It's 3 p.m. and time for the Daily Community Briefing. Team coverage of the latest local news important to you. Now let's head to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios for the Daily Community Briefing.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Daily Community Briefing on WBON. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. The Daily Community Briefing is brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair, Mountain Adventures, Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply, Affordable Heating and Air, Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond, and Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. Well, the search for homicide suspect 40-year-old Hector Hernandez Diaz continues and has now expanded to a nationwide search. Diaz is sought in connection to the shooting death of his wife, Andrea Hernandez, late Tuesday night in Richmond. Police were tipped off to search the residence in the early morning hours where they discovered her body. Diaz is believed to be operating a gray four-door 2003 Volkswagen Passat. If you see this vehicle, please call 911 as Diaz is assumed to be armed and dangerous. Well, according to the Mount Sterling Police Department, officers began receiving complaints about McFadden's Antiques located at 107 South Queen Street this week. The complaints involved a youth group support that was being run in the business. The organization is supposed to be a support group where allegedly providing teenagers 13 to 18 years old marijuana and alcohol, according to the officials. This information was passed to the Criminal Investigation Unit, and an investigation was immediately started where it was determined the youths had ingested alcohol and drugs. The police department also received reports that the juveniles were being touched inappropriately. Thursday, detectives and officers executed a search warrant on the premises. In interviews, it was confirmed that the subjects, Richard McFadden and Phyllis A. Maston, did in fact provide marijuana and alcohol to minors and that sexual abuse took place on the premises. Richard J. McFadden was charged with unlawful transaction with a minor, second degree, trafficking in marijuana, less than 8 ounces, and sexual abuse, third degree. Phyllis A. Maston was jailed for unlawful transaction with a minor, second degree. Mount Sterling Police would encourage anyone who has been a victim or who has information to please come forward and speak to an officer or detective. This investigation is ongoing and more charges could be placed. Well, today, Governor Andy Beshear said the state's emerging economy is set for a liftoff as final capacity restrictions related to COVID-19 will end Friday, June the 11th. Governor Beshear said that proven effectiveness of vaccinations and expanded vaccine eligibility to include 12 to 15-year-olds is allowing the Commonwealth to safely and sustainably ease restrictions. With about 1.9 million Kentuckians vaccinated, the governor said everyone who is eligible should be able to get a dose of a safe and effective vaccine by June 11th. The governor said a review of COVID-19 data from the period when many Kentuckians were vaccinated this March and April proves the effectiveness of the vaccine. Over the 2 months, total cases declined 18%, hospitalizations declined 19%, and deaths declined by 48%. In addition to setting the June 11 date for lifting all capacity restrictions, the governor said Thursday the Commonwealth would immediately follow the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention recommendations that fully vaccinated Kentuckians no longer need to wear a mask in most places. The governor announced on June 11th we will also eliminate our mask mandate for all Kentuckians with the exceptions of places where people are the most vulnerable. Even with the measures Governor Beshear put into place to successfully slow the spread of COVID-19 and save lives, the Commonwealth has been able to maintain economic momentum by continuing to attract projects into the state and create good-paying jobs. Well, if you're still concerned with price gouging and gas shortages, fear not, as officials say Kentucky is on the road to normalcy at the pump. According to the Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection, Kentucky had 57 complaints related to rising gas prices during the past week. The eastern region of the state was hit a bit harder than the rest of Kentucky, and in Lexington and central Kentucky, the office received a total of 20 gas gouging complaints when they went to fill up. Well, following a 6-month battle with COVID-19, Olivia Tudor will be making her way home to Waco after beating the virus. On her support Facebook group page, was invited all family to come out and support her as her parade brings her back to Madison County after being hospitalized for 175 days, the group said. Friday's plan is to join the army of support by getting parked on the right side of the new bypass, or Highway 52, going to Waco. At approximately 4 p.m., Olivia will arrive off exit 90A and begin to travel to Waco, Kentucky via the new bypass to Highway 52. She will be escorted by police and fire department. She wants to see you. Feel free to make signs or just wear your Prayer Army shirts. Let's show the masses how much love this army has to cover Richmond big with praise of Olivia's homecoming. Get the word out, anyone you can, please. Courtney Tudor will try to go live when they are en route. Thank you for the continued prayers and encouragement, love and support, Olivia's Prayer Army. Well, the Berea Dog Park is up and running and already has some canines enjoying the great outdoors. However, the official ribbon cutting is not until tomorrow, Saturday, May 15th. WBON-TV spoke with City Administrator David Gregory, who explained the amenities that will be offered and where you can take your furry friend. With that story, here's Austin Hanks.
Berea City is unveiling a new dog park this weekend that will be open to the public. We spoke to City Administrator David Gregory, who has big plans for the furry friends of Madison County.
So this coming Saturday at 9 o'clock a.m., we will have a grand opening ceremony, so our council will be able to officially dedicate it and open the gates up and let our canines or whoever comes to our city to be able to use this facility. And I think this project's been going on about 10 years now, so off and on discussions, and just it's a reality this weekend. So we're very excited to have that opened up, and we'll unveil a new signage that'll be there, and we're just very excited. I think this is a great project for our community, much needed. And next year we're just kind of want to see where we're at. We put benches, a watering bowl, the poop stations. We've got signage. We've got rules. We passed an ordinance where you do have to clean up after yourself. But we want to evaluate once we start getting people to use it. I believe next year we need to add shade structures to some of the benches, so to provide shade. We did install some landscaping trees, so hopefully in a couple of years those will grow. There is talk. We've been working with, they want to start a group called Friends of the Dog Park in Berea. I think that's kind of a group that's in other cities. So they want to do one here that allow them to fundraise. Maybe they want to get some obstacle courses and kind of some things for the dog park. So, and at some point we need to evaluate. We're doing a parks master plan that might entail getting another dog park in other parts of our city. So we're excited about that. But those are some of the amenities that we have now. So.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m., the grand opening will commence. Be sure to check it out and bring your dog. For WBON Channel 9 News, I'm Austin Hanks.
Thanks, Austin. And with that, we're going to go to our first break of the day. We'll be right back with more news and those COVID numbers here on WBON TV.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Mountain Adventures in Irvin is here to take your summer meals to a whole new level. Now is the perfect time to stop by and get cantaloupes or sugar baby watermelons. And Mountain Adventures has also added bread, Weisenberger products, and Kentucky Mountain Moonshine truffles. On Fridays, you can now get your favorite treat from Side Porch Cafe at Mountain Adventures. It's literally your one-stop shop for the perfect family meal. Stop by today. Mountain Adventures at 68 River Drive in Irvin, or like Mountain Adventures on Facebook.
granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply is your outlet for bulk landscaping materials. They have served the community with their huge selection of decorative gravels and bulk mulch for over 16 years. Announcing new for 2021, Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply is offering trees and shrubs. They serve landscapers, business owners, and homeowners alike. Add a landscape bed or spruce up your garden with plants and ground covers from Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply. Minutes from Richmond, just off exit 76 in Berea. 102 Spring Circle Drive, 986-2985. Welcome back to the Daily Community Briefing on WBON. The Daily Community Briefing is brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Keep your power equipment working strong all season long with a little help from Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Let Bishop service your mower and power equipment North Estill Avenue in Richmond. Mountain Adventures. Mountain Adventures is here to help take your summer meals to the whole new level. All the fruits, veggies, and 2 farms meats sold inside the store. Now on Fridays, get your favorite treat from Side Porch Cafe at Mountain Adventures, 68 River Drive in Irvin. And Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply. Spring is a great time to get your home or business looking its best. See Larry at Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply for their huge selection of trees and shrubs. Well, if you're looking to get outside and get some fresh local produce, the 3 local farmers markets in Madison County are on their way to being back open for business. The Berea Farmers Market at Fee Park on Chestnut Street will be taking place Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Opened at the beginning of this month on Saturday, the Madison County Farmers Market can be found at White Oak Pond Church at 1238 Barnes Mill Road from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the third Farmers Market, located on EKU's campus, will be open next month. This can be found on Thursdays in the parking lot of the Carter Building over on the EKU campus. Well, the Kentucky State Police Electronic Crime Branch arrested 36-year-old Daniel Baskin on charges related to child sexual abuse material. Baskin was arrested as the result of an undercover Internet Crimes Against Children investigation. The KSP Electronic Crime Branch began the investigation after discovering the suspect uploaded images of child sexual exploitation online. The investigation resulted in the execution of a search warrant at a residence in Georgetown on May the 12th, 2021. Equipment used to facilitate the crime was seized and taken to KSP's Digital Forensic Laboratory for examination. The investigation is ongoing. Baskin is currently charged with 10 counts of possession of matter portraying a sexual performance by a minor, a Class D felony, and 10 counts of distribution of matter portraying a sexual performance by a minor. Mr. Baskin was lodged in the Scott County Detention Center. Well, yesterday, Madison Southern senior Lacey Parks signed her national letter of intent to play college basketball at Berea College. Parks, who began her career at Madison Central before making the switch over to Southern during her junior year, as a senior, Parks provided playmaking and shooting presence that helped the Lady Eagles win another district championship and advance to the 11th region semifinals as part of one of the best years in school history.
I want to say congratulations, Lacey. Very proud of you. You worked very hard to get to this moment, so I know you're excited, and we're all excited for you. I'm glad that you chose to go to Berea for a lot of different reasons. One, Coach Millby's a great coach, and I know he's going to continue to help you improve as a person and a player. And the good thing about you is you're still improving. And I think your best basketball is still in front of you. Lacey was a great player for us, great senior leader, great shooter, one of our best athletes. And then by the end of the season, you were one of our best defenders. I like the leadership that you brought. You were definitely, out of everyone we had, you were the vocal one. And I think that's pretty fair to say. In practice, you always had good energy. If we were flat in practice, you would say something to get them laughing. And every team needs something like that. There was something that you always would say to me when we would talk basketball. We only did a handful of times, but something you always said, and eventually it stuck with me. And what you would say was, I don't care if I score, I don't care if I play. I just want the team to win. And you hear something like that, and you think, oh, one ear out the other, that she's just saying that. Well, you kept saying it. And so eventually I'm like, okay, this is serious. And not only that, you backed it up with your actions. You gave the most energy. If someone came out in the game, you were the first one to greet them there. If I was yelling at them, you were the good cop and went and talked to them. And those things are huge. And I go back to the Central game when we played them at the beginning of the year. Your energy was so good, you're running laps around the bench.
Sorry.
But it's because you were just happy for you were happy for them, you were happy for the team, and that's why I know that when you go to Berea, you're going to have a successful career because of that selflessness, because of that team mindset that you have. And I know whatever you choose to do in life, you're going to be successful at it because of that mindset.
Obviously, I want to thank God for the opportunity and the athletic ability that He's given me, and I would like to thank the three of my family members for sticking with me through all the crazy and always being there to pick me back up at the end of the day. And I would especially like to thank my dad for being my first coach and the best coach that I could ever ask for on the court and off the court. And then, of course, you all who, I don't say it a lot, but you all truly changed my mindset at life, and you all were the most positive people in my high school career of basketball, and I could not have done it this last year and a half without you all. And every one of you mean the absolute world to me, and I wish you all the best of luck in life. And if you ever need anything, please just send me a text. I'm always around. I could not have done it without you all. On that note, today I am signing with Berea College. Proud to be a Mountaineer.
Congrats, Lacey, and good luck at Berea College. We have more sports news too. Madison Central competes the triple crown of high school cheerleading. Region champs, state champs, and now national champs as well. So congratulations to the Madison Central cheerleaders. Well, there was some tense moments Thursday when an Allegiant Airline Flight 1313 asked for an emergency landing at Bluegrass Airport. Allegiant says the reason for the diversion was an odor in the forward cabin. Allegiant says 144 passengers and 6 crew members were on board and no injuries were reported. A Lexington man suffered In another story, a Lexington man suffered serious injuries after being struck by a train on Thursday afternoon. Police report the incident happened at about 4:10 p.m. at the 1100 block of Old Main Street. Fire officials also responded to the call and reported the man was clipped by the train and suffered leg and other injuries. With that, we're going to go to the second break of the day. We'll be right back here on WBON with all those COVID numbers.
Davison Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davison Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davison Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisonpowellfuneralhome.com. Davison Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Mountain Adventures in Irvin is here to take your summer meals to a whole new level. Now is the perfect time to stop by and get cantaloupes or sugar baby watermelons. And Mountain Adventures has also added bread, Weisenberger products, and Kentucky Mountain Moonshine truffles. On Fridays, you can now get your favorite treat from Side Porch Cafe at Mountain Adventures. It's literally your one-stop shop for the perfect family meal. Stop by today. Mountain Adventures at 68 River Drive in Irvin, or like Mountain Adventures on Facebook.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply is your outlet for bulk landscaping materials. They have served the community with their huge selection of decorative gravels and bulk mulch for over 16 years. Announcing new for 2021, Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply is offering trees and shrubs. They serve landscapers, business owners, and homeowners alike. Add a landscape bed or spruce up your garden with plants and ground covers from Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply. Minutes from Richmond, just off exit 76 in Berea. 102 Spring Circle Drive, 986-2985.
Welcome back to the Daily Community Briefing on WBON. The Daily Community Briefing is brought to you by Affordable Heating and Air. For all your heating and air needs, call Brian with Affordable Heating and Air Conditioning. You can call him at 859-779-0122. And Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond at 635.5 Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Bluegrass Marble and Granite can take care of all your remodels and fabrication needs. And Davison Powell Funeral Home in Berea has the best aftercare in the business. when every detail counts. Remember, Davis and Powell Funeral Home. And with that, we're going to go to the governor's report with Ron Likens. We're going to see new numbers and information about that new mask mandate. Here's Ron.
In the latest COVID update, the governor's office is reporting 674 new cases yesterday for a total of 451,213. There were 7 deaths reported yesterday. That brings the statewide total to 6,637. The positivity rate still at 3.04%. Hospitalized 411. ICU 117, on a ventilator 42. In Madison County, there were 5 new cases reported for a countywide total of 9,349. Estill's reporting 1 new case for a countywide total of 1,108. In a press release issued yesterday, Governor Andy Beshear says Kentucky will change its mask mandate to reflect the latest guidance from the CDC that eases indoor and outdoor mask wearing for fully vaccinated people. In the new guidance, CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky said people who are fully vaccinated against COVID-19 no longer need to wear face coverings indoors or outdoors in most cases. The CDC also recommends a mask be worn while traveling, including planes, trains, and buses. From the Channel 9 newsroom, I'm Ron Likens.
Thanks, Ron, for that report. We're going to go right on into the incidence rate around Kentucky. Yesterday, we had 3 green counties and 5 red. We have lost 2 green counties. We are down to 1, and we have gained a red over the last 24 hours. Yesterday, Ballard, Cumberland, and Knott County were all green. Today, Knott County is the only county that remains green throughout the state. Ballard goes to just barely, just 1.8, and Cumberland is at 2.2. So not bad numbers there, but they have moved out of that green category. Red counties for yesterday. Webster stays red today. As a matter of fact, they just increased a little bit. Montgomery County was red yesterday and stays today. Powell County red yesterday and today. Estill red yesterday and today. And Rockcastle County stays red. And what we did was we added Bath County into the red county category. They were at 21.7 yesterday. Today they are at 26.3. Still pretty good numbers across the board, even though we have moved up a little bit. In our surrounding area, yellow counties, Fayette, Clark, Madison, Garrett, Boyle, Woodford, Scott is yellow, and of course those red counties that border us, Rockcastle, Estill, Powell, Montgomery, just a little northeast of us. Jackson County, one of our borders there, is orange, and it's just barely orange, 10.7. Hopefully they will be moving into that yellow category very soon. Madison County numbers for the past 24 hours. We have 7 new cases, and we are down to 5.8. I think that's the lowest we've been in quite a while. 76 active cases here in Madison County. Good news, fully vaccinated people can now go without masks indoors in many cases. The bad news is only 42.19% of Madison County residents over 18 are vaccinated, so we need to get those vaccination numbers up. EKU totals for the spring semester: 264 total cases, 84 residential students, 124 non-residential students, 54 employees, 2 other. Still maintaining 0 active cases over there at EKU with 263 recovered. Total state and total cases to date: Madison County 9,417 cases to date, and Kentucky daily confirmed cases total 448,952. Moving on to the COVID-19 vaccine availability, several locations that you can get that vaccine Monday through Friday: McKee, Mount Vernon, Berea, Irvin, and Richmond. And you can call 1-855-WHAPPTS to make that appointment, or you can go to whitehouseclinics.com. That vaccine is available every day, Monday through Friday. Now, plenty of opportunities to go get vaccinated. Not feeling well today? Richmond Big Hill Christian Church, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And, of course, Lancaster Lancaster. Garrett County Health Department only open on Fridays, but they are open today from 1 until 5. Tomorrow, can't make it through the week, go on over to the Richmond White House Clinic from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. tomorrow. And keep in mind that tomorrow, WBON TV will be broadcasting Henry Clay versus Lexington Catholic at Lafayette in Lexington for our first lacrosse coverage. Stay tuned for the next week, where we already have a jam-packed week of news for you, including a grant given to the Furry Friends of Madison County Animal Shelter, as well as news from the Mayor of Richmond and new men's rehab facility here in Richmond. And if you're out and about, head on over to the Bypass. That homecoming tour for Olivia Tudor is set to start in just about 30 minutes, so go on out there and take a look. We'll be back here on Monday at 3 p.m. with your daily community briefing here on WBON Channel 9. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. We'll see you next week.